Hello everyone, welcome to BSS News Bulletin. This is Moutushi Jubaida Rahman and here are the top news of this hour. Government Service Second Amendment Ordinance 2025 approved. Chief Adviser Prof Dr Mohammad Yunus urges Japan to enhance cooperation with Bangladesh. Consensus reached on amending Article 49 of the Constitution of Bangladesh, says Prof Ali Riaz. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu vows to bring all Gaza hostages home. Now let's go for the details. Government Service Second Amendment Ordinance 2025 approved. The Council of the Advisers have approved the draft of the Government Service Second Amendment Ordinance 2025. The decision was taken on Thursday, 3rd July at a council meeting chaired by Chief Adviser Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus. The Cabinet Division confirmed the approval through a press release. The ordinance received final approval pending vetting by the Legislative and Parliamentary Affairs Division. The Council also approved the proposal for signing the Joint Convention on the Safety of Spent Fuel Management and on the Safety of Radioactive Waste Management. In addition, it endorsed the proposal for signing the Statute of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation Labour Center. Chief Adviser Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus called on Japan to deepen its cooperation with Bangladesh in investment, fisheries, youth development, education, sports, and Rohingya humanitarian response. He made the call on Thursday, 3rd July, during a meeting with Miyazaki Katsura, Executive Senior Vice President of Japan International Cooperation Agency, at the State Guest House Jamuna in the capital Dhaka. Professor Mohammad Yunus said Japan has always been a trusted friend and expressed gratitude for the hospitality shown during his recent visit to Japan. He highlighted the importance of the Matarbari project, calling it the most important region for the country's future. He said Bangladesh aims to become a sea-based economy and urged Japan to expand its support in maritime development. The chief advisor also requested more Japanese scholarships and employment opportunities for Bangladeshi youth. He proposed introducing Japanese language and workplace etiquette training through teachers or distance learning. On the Rohingya issue, Professor Yunus expressed concern about the hopeless conditions of youth in the camps, saying many are growing up frustrated and angry. In response, Miyazaki Katsura reaffirmed Japan's commitment to Bangladesh's development and expressed condolences for lives lost in the July uprising. The chief advisor also raised the issue of women's sports, noting recent victories by Bangladesh girls and the need for better training and health facilities. Miyazaki responded positively, noting Japan's existing volunteer efforts and willingness to explore more cooperation. He concluded by saying Bangladesh will always remember Japan's friendship and contributions. Consensus reached on amending Article 49 of the Constitution of Bangladesh, says Professor Ali Riaz. The National Consensus Commission reached an agreement with political parties on presidential clemency and decentralization of the judiciary. The consensus was announced on Thursday, 3rd July by National Consensus Commission's Vice Chairman, Professor Ali Riaz, at a press briefing held at the Doyle Hall of the Foreign Service Academy in the capital Dhaka. Professor Ali Riaz said the political parties agreed that Article 49 of the Constitution should be amended to prevent misuse of presidential clemency. He said the proposed amendment will ensure that the President may grant pardon, reprieve, or commute sentences only as per law and under clear criteria and procedures. He expressed hope that the amendment will be incorporated into the Constitution and misuse of this power will end. On judiciary decentralization, Professor Ali Riaz said a consensus was also reached on amending Article 100 of the Constitution. He said instead of temporary circuit benches, permanent divisional benches of the High Court will be established in every division by the Chief Justice. He also informed that the Supreme Court's permanent seat will remain in the capital. 30 political parties took part in the meeting, including Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP, Bangladesh Jamaat-e Islami, National Citizens Party NCP, Gon Odhikar Porishod, Ganoshanghati Andolon, Communist Party of Bangladesh, Biplobi Workers Party and Amar Bangladesh Party. The Commission said consensus has also been reached on amendments to Article 70 of the Constitution, chairmanship of parliamentary standing committees and boundary demarcation of constituencies. The next round of the discussion will be held on 7th July. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to bring home all hostages still held in Gaza. He made the statement on Thursday, 3rd July, while visiting residents of Nir Oz Kibbutz, the community that witnessed the highest number of hostages taken in the 2023 Hamas attack. In a video released by his office, the Prime Minister said he felt a deep commitment to ensure the return of all abductees. He said they will bring them all back. The statement comes as the United States President Donald Trump said Israel had agreed to a 60-day ceasefire with Hamas that could lead to hostage release. President Trump is expected to meet Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu next week in Washington, D.C. Speaking to reporters on Thursday, President Donald Trump said he wanted safety for people of Gaza, who he said had gone through extreme suffering. Meanwhile, the Israeli military offensive in Gaza continued. The Civil Defense Agency in Gaza said 73 people were killed on Thursday across the territory. Gaza Civil Defense spokesperson Mahmoud Bazal said the casualties include 15 people killed in a strike on a school sheltering displaced Palestinians. He said 38 people were killed while waiting for aid in central and southern Gaza, and a child was killed in Zabalia in the north by a drone strike. That's all for now. For more information, visit bssnews.net. Thanks for watching.